my staple routine, obviously. It's how
Oh,
I
yeah.
end
Can
my
you explain
shows.
that a little bit?
So people get to staple their tips to my body.
Okay.
Different the higher the denomination, the naughtier parts you get to staple.
So how much is the pussy?
$100.
Okay.
You got a fitty, you can staple these titties.
I'm Thom Naylor. Hanging out with porn stars and showgirls is fucking awesome. But how much do we really know about them? Join me on the Side Piece podcast where we sit down with them and hear some of the craziest stories from inside the industry. I look forward to seeing you, and follow me on the Side Piece podcast.
All right, welcome to the Side Piece podcast, and my guest tonight is somebody who is a veteran now. This is her second time. It is the one and only Angel Beau.
Hi, thanks for having me back.
I know, I'm glad. How are you?
I'm back to harass you for another weekend.
Good. I'm glad. I'm always glad to see you. Speaking of which, when I last saw you, I was deathly ill.
You were.
I apologize. That was ridiculous.
It's okay.
I haven't thrown up in a garbage can outside Nerd Bar
That was
ever.
quite the view.
Oh, you handled it quite well,
You
though.
were like, no photos.
Yes, actually, I think I did
and
say
I
that.
did drive you home.
Yes.
You were going to get an Uber. I was like, hell no.
No, I appreciated that heavily. I muscled through it. I was sitting there with you, and I kept thinking, I can do it. I'll get through it. I'll get through it.
So like white and sweating.
Yeah, and then we went outside, and I was standing there, and I saw the garbage can. I was like, it's going to happen right now.
It was singing a siren like a mermaid. Oh,
Yes.
come and barf in me.
Yeah. I held it together, and then that was it. And I tell you, I struggled. I went back to the hotel. And of course, this is in Vegas. And I thought, I'm going to be able to go out again. There was no going out again.
No.
That was the end of the night. That was it. And we finally found out what was wrong. It was my triglycerides. So now,
That's
who
a
knows?
very long word.
Yeah. It made me think, like, I don't know what that means, but hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Yes. It
So-
sounds like a threesome.
Yes.
Try.
Oh. See?
you go.
I'll create a
It's
story
a medical
around that.
threesome.
So tell me, I know that this is your farewell tour.
It is.
Is this like a Elton John farewell tour, a Barbra Streisand farewell tour, or
Bitch,
a Kiss?
it might be. Depends how many people want to book me.
Oh, that's
There
it.
might not be enough weeks in a year for all the people that want to book me.
So it might be an extended farewell
So
tour.
I'm hoping it's just a year, but we have some clubs that are just
Dying to see you.
slacking.
Oh, they're slacking.
in contacting agents to book me. So I have like a wish list of like the clubs I want to go to for my last time. So hopefully we can get all of those in a year. If not, we'll leak into next year a little bit, but I definitely don't want to drag it out like Kiss does.
Well, for anyone that knows you well, there's one thing about you. You are persistent, but you go to the source.
Yes.
So if someone's
I
not booking
do.
you, I know you will get to them. And
Yes.
you
But
will
I'm not annoying.
No. It's funny, you and I were talking about that earlier.
Yes.
I will not mention names, but sometimes I always think I will contact them when I'm ready.
Yeah.
But some people just, I feel like they're their only children, and I think you made me think of that now.
Yeah.
Is that they continuously reach out to me, and I think, my God, we've done this every week. When I'm ready, I will call you. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like,
It also helps if you have established a friendship with that club or that manager first, because then it's more like you check in on that person and you have a friendship. You hang out with each other and whatever.
Are you trying to say we have a friendship?
We have a friendship. We ride mechanical penises together.
Most definitely. It's funny. We talk about that. That was my first meeting with you.
Yes.
And I think we discussed it on the podcast the last time that after riding the giant penis together, we sat on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
At Nerd Bar.
Cross-legged on the asphalt.
Yeah, I felt like I was at a seance.
Yeah.
But it worked out because then it turned out to you being a great feature and becoming a good friend of mine.
Yes.
And I appreciate you being here this weekend.
Yay, me too.
I'm glad we finally got you back.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that your husband isn't with you.
I know. I'm
I have a
sorry.
huge man
He did
crush.
send his hugs and kisses.
Yes, I have a crush on him. It's undoubtedly known.
Everybody has a crush on him.
I could see why.
He's a handsome man. A very handsome man.
Now, speaking of which, he has a lot of tattoos as well, and you. Do you have any matching tattoos?
Yes, we
You do?
actually tattooed each other.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We were getting tattooed. So our tattoo couple that we get tattooed from are our best friends, Riley and TJ.
Okay.
They used to work in the same shop together. So Nick was getting tattooed by TJ. I was getting tattooed by Riley. And we brought up the idea of tattooing each other because we already had our own setups ready. So he came and tattooed me. He tattooed this little heart on my wrist.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
Right here. And I tattooed a heart on his wrist.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
we do have matching tattoos.
I've been thinking about
Yes.
doing that, but I'm so angry right now all the time at home, so I don't know if I want to do a tattoo with them. Or maybe I do. Maybe I want to put one on them, and I'll just make it
Yeah.
really exquisite and messy.
Just do an angry face. A
Yes.
little angry man face.
Now, I know that the last time I went to Vegas, obviously, besides throwing up with you, I went to one of your tattoo artists and had
Yes.
a grasshopper put on me,
You
which
did.
I was very pleased with. I was very happy. She did a great job. And her name is Riley, correct? But
Yeah,
is it
Riley Coyote.
Is that her real last name?
No.
Okay. Let's say, because, yeah, I'm very happy with it.
But
But my husband was supposed to get one at the same time, and he had to go back home. So she was slightly disappointed, but at least now I have an in with her.
yes, you do.
The tattoo
And she
shop's
loves
cool.
you.
It's like a
Yeah.
gas station.
Yeah, I think it used to be a gas station, yeah, but it's now a little traditional
No, it's cool.
tattoo shop.
And then you showed up to say hello.
I did. I was
After
It's
the
on my
fact.
way home, so I was like, I wonder if Tom's still there. And I text you. I was like, don't leave.
Now,
Be there
how
in
long
2
have
minutes.
you? How long have you been in Vegas?
About 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Now you're originally from London, but what part of London are you from?
South London, like the Brixton area.
Oh, the rough time.
Yeah.
The rough part.
No, it's
No.
not rough.
Now, have
It's
you?
diverse.
How long-
I love it.
How long did you stay in Britain for?
25 years.
Okay, that's a long
Yeah.
spell there. All right.
So do the math, everybody.
I know.
I'm grandma now. Look at my grays.
I know. That's your natural hair, though.
That is my natural
And
hair.
it looks
yes.
great.
Yes. I got tired of dyeing it every like 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
I embraced. And people pay a lot of money for gray hair now.
I
so
know. It's a thing.
Mine's just natural.
I keep telling myself that. Every time I cut my hair,
Exactly,
people are
see?
like, "Your blonde hair looks really good." I'm like, "It's very short. It's really
Yes.
gray.
Yeah.
It just when it's real short, it looks blonde, so it works out well." So Angel, what is next? You have what? You have a new cat,
Yeah.
supposedly. So you're a cat lady now, or have you
Yes.
always been one?
I've always been one. I've always had cats ever since I was a kid. So now I have Flower Purpur and Boba Fettuccine. Boba Fettuccine's the new girl.
Oh, it's a female too.
Yeah, they're both female cats. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Her name
But
is Boba Fettuccine.
she's got a boy name. Yeah.
I love it. Is she a lesbian?
I don't know. She's in heat right now.
Oh, all right.
She just yells at you, and we yell at her, and we'll go Boba, and she's like this. She's like looking to get fucked, and I'm like, no, you're too young to have a boyfriend.
I used the cat as an excuse for being in heat to getting out of work one day when I was in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
I said the cat had me up all night, and it was in
Yeah,
heat.
they're noisy.
And they were like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I had to take a Q-tip to it to calm it down." And they were like, "Okay, I understand." I'm like, "Thank God." Meanwhile, I was just really
Yes.
hungover.
To all of my animal lovers, there's a reason why she's not spay yet. She's scheduled to, but she had an illness. She had a feline coronavirus. So it's like feline COVID-19. It's called FIP.
Okay.
It's basically a death sentence for cats in America because there's no FDA-approved medication for it.
Oh, really?
So I found medication for it in the black market. And I have a really wonderful vet she referred me to these support groups. She didn't tell me this is where you get your stuff from, but she was like, this is a support group you should look into. But now my cat's in remission.
Nice.
So she's better now.
After your black market medication.
Yes. But so now she's scheduled to get spayed now. So yeah, she's going to stop annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah,
yelling.
that's very loud.
Oh, dude, for real. And why is it always in the middle of the night?
Well, see, that's why I was like, this is a
Can't
good
you just go to
excuse.
sleep when I go to sleep?
This will work.
Yeah.
So, living in Vegas, all right. Are you going to stay in Vegas after your farewell tour? Is that
Yeah.
your home now?
Yeah.
All right. And
Nick's got a really good job there, so.
I was going to ask you, your
yeah.
husband's based out of there too, so
Yeah.
it kind of works in your favor to stay there.
Yeah.
Now, will you do gigs after that, or have you kind of just been radio silent on that, just to make sure you secure your bookings now?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I hope not to.
Yeah.
But if something really good comes up, like, I'll consider it. But I'll do like local burlesque shows in Vegas. But I'm just gonna be a bartender. I'm gonna be an ugly, fat, angry bar hag.
With tattoos.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell at people, and they're gonna give me money to make them cocktails.
So, have you had experience bartending yet?
Once.
Okay.
So I went to bartending school.
All right.
And I passed that. And then my first gig was a Super Bowl party.
Okay.
So, thrown in at the deep end.
Oh, so this is recent. This is just like the other day.
Yeah, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever. Yeah.
Please don't tell me you were making fucked up Taylor Swift cocktails.
No, I was making skinny margaritas for millionaires.
Good. Because if I hear her name one more fucking time.
Vodka sodas or Tito's and vodka.
Oh, good.
Those people.
Oh, see.
Can I get a Tito's and vodka? Yeah, you get charged double.
Is that you, Shane? Are you drinking skinny margaritas? Oh, he's drinking Tito's and soda.
soda. See, I drink Tito's and soda.
They call that gay water.
Okay, well, I drink gay water. Hi. With 2 limes.
Yeah, that's basically just... I watched, speaking of Tito's, a friend of mine, sadly, we were at a dinner party the other night, and or Super Bowl party, excuse me.
Oh,
and he made a cocktail with Tito's, and I saw him make it, and then I saw him chug out of the handle, and then he poured a little more in the cocktail.
I love it.
And I said, okay. And then I watched him again a couple minutes later, chugged another thing out of the handle, and poured a little more in the cocktail. And I said, would you like a mixer with that? And he said, sure. So I handed him a cherry jelly bean that was sitting in the bowl, and I said, I think that's enough of a mixer.
Yes, for sure.
So maybe my bartending skills need some help.
Yeah. Well, no.
No.
Tito's is great.
Now,
It's a
do
good
we know
choice.
where we're going to see you? Like, do you know the bar? Can you say?
Yes,
Oh,
I
you do?
can.
Oh,
I
okay,
can give
good.
them a shout out.
Oh, good.
So we're going to be called The Spot.
The Spot.
In Las Vegas.
All right, very
We're
good.
on DI in Durango, and it's like a restaurant and a bar, and our restaurant is a scratch kitchen. So
Okay.
we make barbecue from scratch. So it's going to be cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, do they have a gaming license and everything else? Or are they
Working on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Soon to be a gaming license. Yeah, for
Nice.
sure. So,
I'd
yeah.
say that
You
almost
can
seems like
come
a
and
necessity.
gamble with me. Tip me, baby.
Shane, are you ready to go to Vegas?
I need to go back. My
Come
dad-
play some video poker at my bar.
Yeah. Or you can just poker.
My dad's
Yeah.
actually, he works in the casinos. He's a
Nice.
dealer.
But does he really? Well, how do I not know that? Your dad's a dealer, and I don't know that. Wait, what kind of dealer? No. I'm just kidding.
A car dealer.
Oh, okay. I have no use for him. No, I'm kidding. No. But yeah, I did not know that. That's interesting. So Shane, our cameraman, and
Yeah.
our PR guy, his dad is a dealer in Vegas.
Car dealer.
Nice.
Give me his info. I'll go gamble at his table.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But only with other people's money. That's my rule for living in Vegas. I only gamble other people's money.
I need to have that as a
Yeah.
rule. So I know that when we last met too, I saw your famous or infamous tattoo. It is, what is it called again? The little wiener.
Oh, my glizzy.
Yeah, your glizzy. Are we able to see the glizzy real quick? Shane, you gotta check out the glizzy.
It's right there.
There's the glizzy.
It's a little spooky glizzy.
That's a spooky hot dog. I love it. That is the famous glizzy, everybody. So what makes that famous? Why
I don't know.
why does everyone like the glizzy?
I don't know. I think, well, I have a burger tattoo on this leg.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, a cheeseburger. And
Oh, I see
always
that.
wanted a glizzy, so I go. And Riley did it, so it's spooky because everything she does is spooky.
Yeah. That is fun.
Yeah.
I especially like
I
that.
just like fun tattoos.
I like the cowgirl that you have there.
Oh, that's Vegas Vicky.
I know. I was going to say,
Yeah,
what is her
she's
name? Vegas
Vegas
Vicky.
Vicky. So in Vegas, there's two. The famous neon signs
Yeah.
are Vegas Vic and Vegas Vicky.
No, I love
And
that.
I had to get her because she was on top of the Glitter Gulch, which was a strip club on Fremont Street, for the longest time, and now it's Circa.
I was going to say, what happened to it? Because
So they knocked it down to build Circa, but Vegas Vicky is now inside of Circa. The neon sign is displayed
Okay.
inside of there. Yeah.
So now we have to go see her because
Yeah.
Rob Schneider from the B-52s has a song about that bar.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
it's called the Glitter Gulch.
Yes.
And it's a fucked up song. If you get to hear it, you should hear it. I mean,
Yeah.
from the B-52s. But it's I'm really not sure how to describe the song. It's
Well,
wacky.
the Glitter Gulch was very famous for having some veteran showgirls.
Yes, that's my understanding
Yes,
of it.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I loved it.
See, okay.
It was great.
That's a shame then, because I wanted to
And
experience it.
the only other place that I really know of that has like veteran showgirls is like the Claremont Lounge in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Which is a brilliant place as well. It's amazing. If you ever had the chance to go there, definitely
See, you
check it
gave me
out.
some place to
Yes.
check out now. We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
Speaking of venues, I asked you and your husband if you wanted to join us, but we are going to be in Las Vegas for the nightclub show, and a guy that I've been trying to go see perform or have him perform here, he does male burlesque,
Yes.
and I think that maybe you guys are going to join us. Hopefully.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to.
Yeah, his name's Jake Dupree, and I contacted him numerous times and said, hey, can you perform? And then COVID hit,
Yeah.
and then we kind of revamped some things, and then he got a show out there at Voltaire, and I got a message from him, and I said, you know what, I'm going to be out there. We should just book a night
Let's
to
do
go
it.
there. So I think that's what we're going to do
Yeah.
after the
Let
podcast.
me know. I'm so down.
That's our next thing.
I love me some boylesque.
So tell me that. Let's move on to a couple things. You have an OnlyFans, but are you lazy
Yes.
about it, or are you on top of it? Or
I'm
is it-
lazy about it now. I used to be on top of it during COVID, but now my regular schedule has resumed.
Yeah.
I do post nudes on there and stuff like that, so I do keep up with it. I post regularly on it, but
Yeah.
I don't post scenes anymore. Like,
Okay.
so all of the scenes that I have are still available. They're just not on my OnlyFans. So if you want them, you can like hit me up and pay for them, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's just.
Now, do you think
tidbits.
you'll continue with that afterwards, or do you think that's part of your?
I think so. Like, I mean, I still have like a set group of fans that are continuously subscribing. So as long as there's interest there, I think I'll still keep it up a little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that there'll be a demand for more sexual material on there, or upgrading it per se, or
I don't know.
no thoughts
Yeah.
on it yet?
No thoughts on it yet. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm just like so busy right now, and obviously Nick's schedule is really busy as well. So I'm just,
Yeah.
know,
So
it is what it is right now.
saying that, then you would probably only perform stuff with your husband to do on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Yeah. No, that's okay. Understandable.
And he has his own little fan base too.
I'm sure. I'm sure. My name's somewhere on that list.
I'm sure you've seen his dick somewhere.
No, that's what's surprising. It's still a big
I'll
surprise
show you
for
a
me.
picture later.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do not tell my husband.
I'll show him a picture too.
Now, you just got back from a cruise.
I
Since
did.
you're sleeveless, I mean, I'm dying in here. Usually I'm,
Get naked.
but I figure I'll
Take
take it
your
off.
clothes
This one.
off, Tom.
With this. I kept it on, and then I had it off when we were at the tattoo
It
convention.
was warm in there.
It was very warm.
That's probably why, because they want to see everyone's cats.
Yeah. So we'll go there again tomorrow, but we'll get back to the tattoo convention. So your OnlyFans, you have your fan base obviously on Facebook and Instagram as well. I saw people tonight when we were at the tattoo convention. They were very impressed with your Instagram. And it
Yeah.
is impressive. You have some great photos on there. And they don't have a lot of editing to them. I mean, I've known you for a while now, and I know what you look
the
like.
professional ones do a little bit.
They do, but it's
that's
you.
not my choice. That's the photographer's edits. So,
Yeah, but it's you.
I just go. Yeah.
It's
You can
most
tell it's
definitely
me.
you.
Yeah. A lot of people say that I look like my photos. So
You do.
that's good.
Yeah, I looked at some of the ones you showed me at lunch yesterday. Or was that yesterday? No, that was today.
Today.
It was today.
It's
Wow.
been a long day.
I mean, those pictures are definitely of you. I like the slingshot pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me about those. But I think the color work on them is incredible.
Yeah.
It showcases your body, but also your tattoos. That's a lot of dedication there going on.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time spent on that body.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like my old promo pictures are like, because they're all like shot on location.
Yeah.
So they're all like pool background or whatever. And so shooting in a studio is a whole nother ball game. You know, you can get whatever color background you want. And, you know, I really like the fact that it really just has a plain background and it just showcases me, you know?
Well, definitely. I mean, I was intrigued just watching you, and some of the girls, I could see their faces when they were looking at your pictures. They're like, "Oh, okay, she's for real. Like, she's not like an amateur hour walking around." So let's talk about the show too. We were out there. We met a friend of yours, who's obviously another fellow Londoner and a burlesque girl. Tell me her name again.
Savannah Fox.
Savannah Fox.
Yeah.
She's very attractive.
She's gorgeous.
I mean, I saw a glimpse of her show, but obviously she caught my attention.
Yeah.
Very interesting, very pretty. She has some nice pieces with her.
Yep.
And then you had me watch the
Captain and Maybell.
What I call it, a freak show?
Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Some of that, I mean, that was pretty wild.
And you only saw 3 acts, really.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, the one scene I wasn't really sure about, like that sword in his mouth with the 2 cinder blocks as a human scale. That was, that looked pretty brutal.
It's a pretty awesome little act there. Yeah.
So that begs me to ask you, when you do your act, you have a lot of kind of parts to your act that include those kind of performances.
Yeah, I do a lot of sideshow routines. I'm best known really for my staple routine, obviously. That's how I end
Can
my
you explain that a little bit?
So people get to staple their tips to my body.
Okay.
The higher the denomination, the naughtier parts you get to staple.
So how much is the pussy?
$100.
Okay.
You got a fitty, you can staple these titties. So yeah, basically the higher the denomination, the naughtier part you get to staple.
What does that feel like when they staple your vagina? I mean, honestly.
Well, I do it as the last song in my set, so I have a lot of adrenaline going through my body, so it doesn't hurt as much as it should if I was not high on adrenaline.
Yeah.
But it actually hurts more taking them out.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what's worse, the putting them in or taking them out?
Taking them out, yeah. Well, also, like, the stomach hurts the most to get stapled just because you tense.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't really tense. And also, drunk people are stapling money to me. So, like, drunk people don't know how to use a staple gun. Like, no, honestly, like...
As if any man knows how to use a staple gun.
There's a handle. There's, like, a built-in ergonomical handle on a staple gun. And people hold it like this. They don't hold it for the hand. It's like...
Yeah, just grab it.
It blows my mind how many people just don't know how to hold a staple gun.
No.
Every single weekend.
See, maybe that's where you and I differ. I just find most people to be fucking...
And maybe I think... Yeah, well, yeah. But I think maybe it's sparkly. It confuses people.
That could be it. The glitter. The glitter throws them off.
Sparkly, yeah.
Their brain shifts.
They're like, there's googly eyes on this thing.
Speaking of googly eyes...
Yes.
I have one of your googly eyes from your ass.
I saw it in the DJ booth.
It is on there, and I'm telling you, every performer that knows you
knows
that's yours. Yes. Which I have no idea how.
And it's not even signed. I noticed it earlier.
So
I was
I think
I'm
you need
to
to sign
it
it
before I leave. Yes.
Thank God. I'm so glad you said that because I will fucking forget.
Usually I sign them, so yeah.
Because I will take it home with me.
Yes.
But yeah, every performer's like, is that Angel Beau's eye?
Yeah, because
like,
so I have a thing where if usually I put them when I perform on stage, I have them on my ass and I twerk with them.
Yeah.
And I'll take one of them off and I'll put them on people's foreheads and they become my minions. And it's so stupid, but I love it. People love it.
No, it works.
And sometimes like people leave them, sometimes people take them home. And the ones that do get like left behind, usually I'll staple them to the wall in the dressing room and I'll sign them as like
cool.
Angel Beau was here kind of thing. So
good. Then you will finally sign it. That's
so
good.
Yeah, we'll sign it for you.
I'm glad. I just laugh every time someone says it. I'm like, is that
Beau?
crazy? Like everyone knows that that's yours. Me watching you drink that drink makes me think of how many awful drinks I had tonight made at the Sheraton.
Well,
No.
first of all, it started at lunchtime when that guy put a straw in an old-fashioned.
Yes. Oh, it's funny because you did comment on that.
I was like, oh, I'm so angry right now. And he had the right ice cube in it.
Yes. And then the other
But
guy.
why is there a straw in there?
The other guy spilled a drink, the grenadine, and it splashed all up on our
Oh,
server. I don't know if you
yes.
saw it. It looked
Yeah,
like it was
I
in a
did.
bloodbath for a couple minutes. And then when we got to the Sheraton, I ordered an old-fashioned. I really don't know what I got the first time.
It was just a lot of whiskey.
Yeah. And then he asked me, do you want me to make it better? I'll just put more whiskey in. I said, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, if I'm paying the same amount for like 2 shots, sure.
Yeah. And then my second one, that was the first old-fashioned I've ever had that was gold.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was in that.
Nor do I.
Yeah, that was golden, and there was no fruit
No.
except for like an orange peel.
Yeah, we haven't had much luck
No.
with the old drinks today. Although the first drink you had today was really nice.
That was good.
Yeah.
I drank that down
I don't
so
even
fast.
know. That had whiskey in it too. So.
That was called a pear something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it was
But
very
it was
good.
in a little coup glass. It was
Yeah.
really pretty.
That was nice. We were at Old Ebbitt. That's my old
Mhm.
standby.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's one of the
Yeah.
busiest restaurants supposedly in the country.
I love it.
And it's like a DC staple. But I love going there just because that back bar is kind of like you get left alone.
Mm-hmm.
But I've told the story many times. I was in there one day, and I heard this loud blonde woman talking, and I turned around. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I was like, "Of course it is. Why would it not be?" And I was driving home yesterday. Was it yesterday? And Matt Gates, whatever his name is, Matt Gates. He was
I don't know
standing
how
on
to
the corner
pronounce it.
talking to somebody, and I thought, God, it would be so easy just to get out and slap him right in the face.
Open,
Yes.
open hands.
Exactly, just an open hand crack. So my next thing, I'm going to cause you some turmoil because we've been talking, and this is your opportunity to just throw a grenade in the room and walk away. What's some of the drama that's going on out there? Because I love drama, but I like it only when it matters. So what's happening in the feature entertainer world that you can openly talk about that says, yeah, this is a part of this that I've had enough of, or this is a part of it that I've loved and I'm going to miss?
I try and stay out of drama
I
as much
know.
as humanly possible.
Don't
for
bore me, woman.
Politics. Hey, I'm trying to get booked here, okay?
I know. Well, this
No,
coming from Miss
I just-
Nude, you have
honest-
many titles, by the way.
I do, yes.
Many. Impressive
Yes.
ones, too.
I'm the current 2023 club favorite feature.
I
I finally got it after 7 fucking years.
I know. How many
Um,
bribes did that take? No, I'm kidding.
I didn't suck any dicks for it.
Hey, that's good. No, that's a
I
big
don't know.
achievement.
There's
You're going out high.
Yes, I've wanted this award for a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't know about drama. Man, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of... So there's not as many clubs anymore that are booking features.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more features than there used to be.
Yes.
And I feel like these days there's a lot more of the newcomer features with the I've already made it attitude that haven't
seen
paid
that.
their dues. Or they get involved in kind of like the wrong crowd where they're blowing up their egos before
Sure.
they're supposed to have like an ego. I mean, fuck, I've been in the business 12 years and I
You're
don't
pretty
walk
low-key.
around. Yeah, no, I don't walk around like I'm Angel fucking Beau, well, I don't.
And you could.
I could, but I don't. And I try. I'm mentoring a couple of newcomers right now as well.
Okay. I was going to ask you. I heard that.
Yeah, and because one of the girls I'm mentoring was involved in a group that. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. Hi. Was involved in a pageant series that I was part of as well.
Yeah.
That I learned that this pageant owner was taking advantage of girls that are wanting to get into the industry and basically just taking their money, blowing up their egos and telling them that they're going to be great and you've got a big career in this and whatever. And like not following through on any of the promises that they were making them. So there's a lot of girls out there that have big egos and they're like, I won this title and I'm the shit. And it's like, you paid for that title.
That's understandable.
You know,
yes.
and that's why the Miss Nude World thing that you mentioned, I don't even recognize that as an award anymore that I won, because
well, that's what I was going to ask you. I wasn't sure if you were comfortable.
I did pay to be in these pageants, and I don't feel like, I mean, I could have won that.
Yeah, well,
I never saw the score sheets, so I don't know if I legitimately won that, or if she just decided that I won that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think you have a lot of legitimate titles.
Yeah.
Even excluding
of course,
that one.
Yeah. But, you know.
That's just kind of a lost one.
I just feel like if you're going to pay to be in something, you need to see your score sheets and you need to legitimately know if you won that award. And if you didn't, then you need to see who actually won it, you know?
Well, I had to put you on the spot just for a little bit.
No. I don't mind talking about it because I've openly talked about it online, so I don't really care about that. But
no, and I
am
appreciate
trying
that.
to stay kind of out of it now because I've said my piece and it's out there, whatever, I'm moving on. But I am rescuing a girl from that pageant series that I've taken under my wing as like a girl that I'm mentoring that does have a promising career, and I'm making sure that she's being introduced to the right people and she's got shows ready for when she is ready to feature, because there's a lot of girls that just go into it with Halloween costumes and they ruin it for the rest of us. You know, they go into a club, they put on shit shows, and that club decides not to book features anymore, and it ruins it for all of these established features that have been in the game for a long time. Now that club doesn't book features, and that's why there's so many features now and not enough clubs, because a lot of clubs just don't want that quality of feature. And there needs to be a lot of quality control rather than quantity, you know?
I know, because I've looked at it like I love having porn stars on the show and I love having them on the stage, but I found that the showgirls that I've been booking have more value, not just to me but to our crowds. Like the people that are inside the club, they walk away with a better experience. So, you know, I think I've been lucky. It hasn't been because I've just been choosing wisely. I've just been choosing luckily. So the women that I've had performing for me, I've been very happy with. And I think it shows, like you're saying, that there's a lot of women out there that are incredible performers, and the ones that aren't, or that think that they're features and they're not ready to be, are damaging some of the quality. You know, because you need costumes, and it's a lot of work. Nobody said it's easy. You guys don't make the most money. You know, obviously porn stars command that bigger money, but you have more wear and tear. You've got shit to bring. You've got stuff to buy.
We have a lot more luggage.
Yeah,
that doesn't fit in your little
baggage.
car.
Or actually, maybe that's wrong. You have more luggage, and porn stars have more baggage.
Yes.
But no, I found that, you know, we seem to do better as a club with showgirls. And I think that there's a lot more dedication coming from you guys.
Oh, yeah. We train a lot, you know. You know, we have set talents and skills that need rehearsing and practicing. And, like the porn stars are great. They bring in they're completely different. You know, the porn stars have their own, and then the showgirls have their own too. And there's like a place and a club for either one. You know, like some clubs do really, really well with the porn stars. Some do really, really well with the features. So, and also if you're a newcomer feature, you really don't have that big of a following. But the more that you get booked in a place, like the more you have a following. You know, like I have people that follow me from different states now. You know. But also for the showgirl features, there's numerous places that you can go to learn. Like Lexi Moore has the showgirl experience. And I feel like she only has 4 or 5 girls that she trains at one showgirl experience at a time. So everybody gets like a really good training experience. She teaches you about the industry. You think she's that good at it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. She teaches you about the industry. She teaches you about social media. She teaches you about your brand, and then she teaches you about like your show presence. Like, and she'll watch your shows that you have, and then she'll give you pointers of how to like improve and blah blah blah. And so I feel she's really valuable to our industry right now as well. She's a veteran of like 20 years.
Yeah.
And so she's really helping the newcomers as well. And like I feel like having like a good mentor like that, saying that you were trained or you're alumni from the showgirl experience definitely will help you get bookings in this industry, because she's not drama, you know, she's has a really good rapport with a lot of clubs, you know, so if you're affiliated with her, so obviously I've sent my girls there through her as well, through her showgirl experience.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And I'm going to be doing her Stars of the Stage.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, at Exotica.
Nice.
So she's got a deal with Exotica now, so she's going to be doing all 4 Exoticas this year.
Perfect.
I'm going to do Chicago, and then she's going to do like a competition.
Yeah, you better do DC.
Yeah, well, the finale's in DC.
I know.
So you're saying I better win my competition so I can come to DC?
Yes, exactly.
In December?
Because I have a feeling you'll have to feature here for one of those nights.
Yes,
that might
I
be
would
your final.
Yay! Oh my God. I'm going to bring all the confetti.
Exactly.
I don't do confetti, but like I will bring it for that.
Well, this year I've been finally, getting to book all the showgirls that I've wanted to book for a while.
Yeah, you have a stacked lineup.
I know.
I love it.
So I'm glad that we fit you in when we did. And then I was going to ask you a couple more things before we go.
Yeah.
Because I know we're running short on time. Yeah, it's like 11. And I want to get you back on stage there.
I've got to go to my hotel and get my luggage too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's right. We got to send Vincent over with you.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll take care of you. So you have your titles. You have everything under your belt now. The last few dates that you have now for the rest of the year, you've got them pretty much secured. Which place are you looking forward to next to go to?
I don't know.
Like, what's a showstopper for you?
Tennessee is always a
Okay, I was
really
gonna
good
ask you if
state.
that's what it
My
was.
favorite state to feature in is Tennessee, for sure. Like, they go crazy. All of my little Tennessee clubs.
Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 clubs that I do in that kind of area. And
Are you going to spend some time there while you're there, or just kind of?
yes,
Okay.
actually, if it works out, if I have like 2 shows, like back-to-back weekends in Tennessee, I want to stay in between and go to Dollyland.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I've wanted to do it for so long, and like
It's quite
there's
the
just never
place.
been the chance, so I'm like super excited to go.
I can see you walking around Dollywood.
Yes, she's my boobspiration.
Speaking of boobs,
Yes.
we have to see the nipples real quick because Shane, have you seen her nipples yet? Okay. Yes. Did you say please? Yes. Please. Yes. They are definitely
They're her.
red hearts. They look great. Now, one boob job?
One boob job.
One boob job.
One and done, baby.
One and done. They look fantastic.
I went bigger than I wanted because I was one and done.
No, they look
Yeah.
fantastic. Shane, were they okay for you?
He's yawning back here.
I know. We're boring him to death.
He needs a vodka Red Bull.
Yeah, some gay water. He needs some gay water. I don't know if I have anything else for you or not. The only thing I would say is that I think that you and I have covered a lot just in friendship as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always appreciative of your support, even when I say things to people that I probably shouldn't say, or sides that I take that probably aren't the best side for industry. But as you know, like, I usually don't hang out with my peers.
Yeah.
I'm usually
You're
more...
a real one, you know, like you
I'm more comfortable with you
speak
guys.
You say it like you see it, you know.
I love spending time with you guys. I think you're why the industry is what it is.
Yes.
Without you guys, we're nothing. But also, I think too that we owe you guys a lot of gratitude, because I think that we've spoken and you've seen online that, lately there's this whole thing with features that are starting to finally speak up and talk about
we have voices
treatment.
now.
Yeah, that you have voices, and you're not afraid because of the booking structure.
Yeah.
That you can say stuff about people and not feel like I'm going to lose 20 bookings if I say something.
Yeah. I mean, there is always that fear, but honestly, the people that don't want to book you aren't going to book you, like the
That's
people
what
that
I
are
tell
going to
people.
book you, given our reputations, like the clubs that are going to book you are going to book you because your show is good, you know?
Well, I hope the women coming up are as strong and as good and as professional as you.
I think maybe because it's like my farewell tour that I'm not afraid
no,
anymore.
You shouldn't be.
But there is
you,
definitely, as a newcomer, I would like be fearful. If I was a newcomer right now, I wouldn't be speaking out as I am now. But because I've been through it and I've had the experience that I do,
most definitely.
Whatever.
Well, I'll tell you, I appreciate your knowledge.
Some people need to be called the fuck out, motherfucker.
Yeah, I appreciate your foresight, and
yes,
I'm glad that you're going to be one of the ones that these women listen to.
I hope so.
And maybe see something in you that they can bring up through their performances and through their professional career.
I definitely see my spice in some people's shows already.
Good.
Yes.
I'm glad. Hey. And hopefully one day I'll put one of their eyes from their ass on my my haze machine.
Maybe it will be your third eye.
Oh, wow. That's what I need. Angel, it's always a pleasure.
Yes.
I hope I covered everything. If there's something I missed and you want something to say or shout out,
I don't know.
We'll take care of it.
Follow me on Instagram. I heart Angel Beau.
Yes, there you go. There's some great pictures on there. Angel, I look forward to your shows tonight. What you're doing, a nurse?
Yeah. I'm doing Naughty Nurse and I'm doing an Egyptian show.
I know. We looked tonight. You did Jigsaw the last time.
I did.
I couldn't remember what it was.
Dude, I forgot as well. I saw that mask and I was like...
Shane, are you ready for her Naughty Nurse routine? Hopefully, too, lastly, before I forget, I mean, walking around the tattoo convention with you was great tonight. Tomorrow we're going to have a blast there, I'm sure. It seems like a lot of people knew who you were or are trying to figure out who you are, and now they're looking you up.
I do have a lot of friends in the tattoo community. That's why I love doing the tattoo shows. So.
Well, we'll have fun tomorrow, and I'll see you downstairs on stage.
Yeah,
Angel,
we're going to kill it this weekend.
It was a pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine, darling.
All right. Say hi to your husband for me.
Hi to my husband for me.